Okay, here I am with another OpenBOR game. We are playing Alien versus Predator. Let's see. Now I can be the Predator. I can be Dutch, which was Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in the Predator movie. And Lieutenant Lynn.
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. I'm going to be the Predator. I mean, come on. It's the Predator's game, right? Don't I want to be the Predator? Oop. Okay. Here we go. I can punch. I can jump. I can throw. Oh! Oh, cool. And I can throw that. What do these do? These do anything? Oh, I can block. Doesn't really matter, but that's kind of cool. Hey, all right. That's good. All right, can I? Oh, look, you target. That's good. All right. I like this. Now, when you play the actual arcade game of this, you know, the arcade, Predator and Aliens, the Predator and Aliens, the sprites are bigger, but they zoomed out a bit here and made it, 16 by 9, so the character seems a bit smaller, but all in all, I think it's pretty darn good. I like it. Let's break this phone booth here. Well, it's not a booth, it's just a phone on a pole. You got those barrels you always see in arcade games, like Capcom games. Oh, I just knocked myself over. Alright, how about this? Can I do this? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's how it's done. What if I hit all the buttons? Did you do anything special? Not bad. Now, I wouldn't mind rapid fire, though. I would like to see them implement rapid fire. And I know you can buy controllers that have it. I'm just using a generic Xbox One controller on a cord here, so it doesn't have rapid fire. But, you know, it's not the guy that made it. It's not his fault because, let's face it, it's OpenBOR and that's how the engine is probably designed. If you want rapid fire, you're going to have to take it upon yourself to get a controller that supports it. And they do have them. It's not like I couldn't find one, you know. But, whatever. Okay, can I do that thing again? There we go. What's happening? Yeah! Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. I love that. He targets him. Just like, when was he targeted, Carl Weathers' character, right? In Predator, you saw that thing. See that blast came down and blew his arm off, right? In that scene where Carl Weathers died. Which is sad. He died, earlier this year, didn't he? The actor? A couple of months ago, I think. Something like that, Carl Weathers. It's too bad. We all die, though. I mean, all my heroes growing up, they're dying. I mean, I'm a 55-year-old man. I shouldn't be surprised that the heroes of my youth are dying off. It happens. Pretty soon Stallone will die, and Arnold will die, and Ferrigno will die, and I'll be here alone. No. I'm not alone. I got God with me. I got my wife. Hey. Alright, here we go. Dead. Now, I know that the aliens are black, and they're not, like, purple and stuff. But for the game, I think it works because, you know, if it's all black, it's going to be a drab-looking game. You need a little color in a video game. It can't just be all black. Although I don't know why the Predator's armor is all black like that. I could have swore it wasn't black. Unless this is another example of the Mandela effect and I'm remembering it wrong. We were just talking about that, my wife and I. It's funny how we remember things wrong. I remember being happy when I was a kid. Turns out I wasn't. No. I wasn't very happy, I'll tell you that. I had a rough upbringing. I did. I had a rough upbringing. I know a lot of us probably did, so I'm not trying to garner any sympathy I don't deserve, but it's hard growing up, you know? Especially now. I mean, things are just so weird out in the world. You gotta be careful. There's some weird people out there. Okay, I gotta hit... Do I gotta hit this thing here? Oh, man, I'm getting mobbed. Okay, let's just Just blast the screen. Just blast it. Am I supposed to hit this? I don't know what I'm... Wow, they are mugging me. Okay, just clear the screen. Clear the screen. They are just coming and coming. They don't stop. Okay, walk a little. Okay, there we go. Just... Is this... Oh! Okay, I thought that was an elevator was going to go... Okay, I am on the elevator, but now it's just... See, they got you in a lot of dark situations here. Look how creepy this is. Okay, can I do anything with that? Nope. It's just a typical beat 'em up, Jeff. You're trying to do all this stuff, and you're just supposed to tap the button. Don't make it more than what it is. You're trying to make more of it than it is. Throw that. Oh! This is a very close second to the arcade, in my opinion. The arcade, well, I'm sorry, but the arcade is better, but it's a professionally done thing. But for OpenBOR, this is perfect. I mean, this is really good. So far, I say so far because every time I give praise too early, I end up getting mad when it crashes or something. And OpenBOR games do that more often than not. You'll be playing a game and all of a sudden the enemies will stop showing up and you're there by yourself wondering what's happening next. And then a lot of times you gotta let the clock run out and let your character die just so it'll refresh. But if you have infinite health and infinite time, you're stuck there like in purgatory forever. Not that there is a purgatory, that's a whole Catholic thing they made up. But oh, I didn't say that! Who said that?
You did.
I did not.
You did.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Look, you just target these punks. Look, bye. They do have an overabundance of enemies on the screen at one time, though. I gotta say that. A lot of these games... Look, I'm leaving. Fine. You won't come to me, I'll just target you from over here. Fine, if you're gonna be a baby, I'll send a bomb to get you. Look at these guys, they're dead. Look, what we got? Zombies? I don't recall zombies being in Predator.
Mandela effect.
It's the Mandela effect, yeah, right. Look at the little baby aliens walking around. Can I get this? Yeah. No, we'll just tap the targeting button. That's the only thing you can do to clear house, right? Just gotta, look, just do this 100 times. Tell you, we were late getting home from church today. Oh boy, we had a business meeting and that ran a while. Then we went to Wally World, and then by the time we got home and had lunch, well, early supper I should say, it's like the whole afternoon was gone. It was like 4 o'clock. It's like, oh man, the whole day is over. I mean, right now it's like 7:06 at night on Mario Day, which is March 10th. It's Mario Day today. You might go, what's Mario Day? March, M-A-R, and then 10, 1-0 or I-0, Mario. Yeah, I know I'm cheesing it, but you know what? Sometimes you got to in life. Look at this. See, I shoot that. Shoot my little things. Is your phone making noise? I hear boom. I'm hearing something.
Oh, yeah.
See? I'm not as nuts as you think I
My
am.
stepmother calling.
I told you. See, my wife won't put her phone on ring. Ever. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's pick the girl. Lieutenant Lynn. And she puts her phone, and she'll never put it on ring. It's always on vibrate. And I'll hear it during the night when she's sleeping, and I'll say, honey, your phone. And she just won't listen to me because, well, first of all, I'm a man. Second of all, she don't hear it. So it doesn't happen if she don't hear it. Look at it. I'm just running over these guys. Look. Ugh. I missed a couple. It's just trying to get points. Not bad. Okay, now we're at the ship. Okay, she's punching. No, how come these people don't have guns? I mean, why is... Okay, there she's got a gun there. Okay, I said that, and then she pulls out a gun. Okay, there we go. Alright. But you can punch. Oh, you've got a sword, too. Oh, she's pretty good. Alright, alright, alright. I finally played a song for my wife that she's been begging me to hear for years. It's by an artist called Mixmaster G, The Manipulator. M-A-N-I-P-U later. I always joke about that song with my wife, and she finally got to hear it. It's from the 80s. My stepbrother and I, we used to listen to it all the time. Mixmaster G, The Manipulator. You gotta look it up on YouTube, it's funny. It's a funny song. Hey, it teaches you how to spell the word manipulator, I'll tell you that. It's funny, we'll be watching wrestling, my wife and I, and they'll always use the word manipulate. They do, constantly. And I go, manipulate, and then I'll go, M-A-N-I-P-U later. My wife just like, why'd I get married to this guy? Where can I get my divorce? How would that work? You go in front of a judge and they say, yes, Mrs. Hamill, why are you divorcing your husband? He says he's the manipulator. What? Your phone is doing it. See, she's not listening to me. Honey!
Nope.
Nope, what?
I don't know.
See? They are sending a swarm of people. Now, I don't think there's a setting for easy and hard and all that. They should have that. But apparently you can have 3 people play this with you. See, you got 2 on the bottom that say press start. So you can have 2 friends. So it's kind of a game you might want to play in arcade mode where you have a friend. You got a friend in me. This girl's pretty good. She's got a good attack. Whether it's sword or weapons or punching or jumping or... Yeah, we got too many guys here. Okay, we just got to shoot for a while. Just got to pepper the place with bullets here. Just keep going. Just keep going. Can I go now? Oh, he's off the screen. Yeah, you got to be careful. You don't want these guys off the screen for too long. As they get off the screen, they'll stay there, and then you're stuck, like I said earlier. And that happens a lot. Because these aren't professionally made games. These OpenBOR, they're using the Streets of Rage engine, and they're just putting in their own sprites and backgrounds, and using the setup to make their own game. And that's all fine and good. Hey, it's fun. I think a lot of these OpenBOR games are better than real games. And I couldn't do it. So I don't want to complain, but it's just part of the problem. When you do that, you end up sometimes it doesn't work right. You can test it and test it, but until you're really playing it a lot, then you notice it. When they're testing it, they might not see what's happening. And they do their best, so I'm not scolding them or anything. I think it's admirable that these guys are actually saying, you know what, we want better games, and we're going to make them ourselves. Good for them, because a lot of OpenBOR games I really love. I've come to love them. I usually download OpenBOR games every week. I look for new ones, and at one point I downloaded a whole file of like 300 of them all at once. And they always do new ones, so you got to keep your eye out if you want to keep up with what they got. There's always something new. And they're doing ones with different characters like Mario and all sorts of stuff. On my channel, if you look back quite a ways, you'll see that there is a Garfield Streets of Rage one I did that somebody made an OpenBOR game, and they took Garfield from Garfield Caught in the Act on Sega Genesis. They took that sprite and they put him in regular Streets of Rage 2. So, you know, you're fighting people, but you're Garfield. And I think that's great. I love it. Yeah. But now they're even taking other games like this one, Predator and Aliens and all that, and they're making this. Look at these guys. Look, they just pepper the screen. There we go. You gotta admit, she's pretty tough. She walks up to an alien and punches them in the face, not even worrying about getting acid blood on her. You get out of here. This stupid little guy chasing me around. Get out. Dead. I shoot that. Yep. Oh, what do we got here? Oh. A little bit black in this screen. A lot of dark aliens. See what I mean? Look at them. Imagine if all the aliens were black like that, how boring this would look. In the movies, it works, but on a TV screen, I don't know. It just lacks something to me. You need color. You know, you need color. You're playing a video game. It should be colorful. You know, it should look nice. It shouldn't just be bland. In movies, we know they try to set a tone and all that. We get it. We understand, but not for gaming. It doesn't work in the gaming world. Just like stuff in video games and comic books, when they try to put it into movies, it's like, yeah, this looks stupid. We're going to have to make it look different for it to translate well into other formats. You know, that kind of deal. Like, if you make an accurate comic book superhero costume, and you look at it, it's like, this looks cheesy and stupid. What works on the printed page might not necessarily work in an actual motion picture movie. You know, like for example, Batman, right? Michael Keaton Batman. We've been talking about that movie a little bit lately, and he's all in black. But when I grew up, Batman wore blue and gray, right? His cowl and his cape were blue, and his costume was gray. The shorts he wore over, you know, like wrestling shorts in the old days, they're blue. So Batman wasn't all in black. They only started doing that, well, now it's been a while, but again, it wasn't all in black when I was growing up. And when they do use gray now, it's a darker gray. It's not just regular gray. You know. So when they did the Michael Keaton movie, they just put him in all black. Because it makes sense. If Batman were to be real, right? I know it isn't, but let's just suppose that Batman was real. Wouldn't he want to blend into the shadows? You know, is he going to wear blue and gray? No, he's going to wear black, a stealth color, that he can hide in the shadows if he's out at night. That makes sense. You know, I mean, why would he wear a costume that would attract attention to himself? It makes sense. Now, I like The Dark Knight Returns, the comic series they did. Frank Miller, he drew it and he wrote it. I like the line talking about the reason he wears a target on his chest is because he can't armor certain parts of his body. And I never thought about the bat symbol being a target on his chest, and I bet a lot of people never thought that either. But it makes sense. He can armor his chest. It's like, look, let's make them tempted to shoot here where I can put the most armor. So, you know, he put the target on his chest. He doesn't refer to it as a symbol. He refers to it as a target to get the bad guys to shoot him there. You know, that way, oh, you're not shooting me in the leg or whatever. You're trying to impress your friends by saying, yeah, I shot him right in the chest. You know, here's a target. It made sense. I loved the line. I thought it was great. So, you know, putting things into movies that way works for me. And I think that's one reason the Michael Keaton Batman movies were so popular is because they tried to make some of it real. I know a lot of it wasn't. I mean, Penguin riding around in that big rubber duckmobile, and I mean, come on, that was kind of, that's comic booky, right? But they got to have some fun with it. They can't make it all doom and gloom. Of course, a lot of superhero movies, they do that a lot lately. It's like it's all dark, and even look at the newer Superman movies with Henry Cavill. Look at the color of the blue in his costume, his wardrobe. It's all dark and dark blue. Why is it so dark blue? Now, Superman's not like Batman. He doesn't need armor, so he can stand out a little bit. Isn't he supposed to be like a symbol of hope? Superman, like a brighter superhero than the Dark Knight. You know what I mean? Why is the blue in his suit so dark? Because they're trying to make it more realistic, but again, I don't think it translated well to movies, his color scheme in Superman's outfit. I saw pictures for the newer Superman movie they're working on. They just started working on it, like literally this month or whatever. Corn Sweet or Corn something. I can't remember the actor's name. Corn-fed. I don't know what his name is. Somebody correct me. But the blue in his outfit looks like you would expect it to look in the comic page and whatever. Queen Alien. Am I at the end? Usually these games are quite long, OpenBOR games. I mean, why is it... Alright, let's defeat her. If this ain't the end, we'll end it here anyways. Let's try and beat her. Let's just shoot. Let's just shoot. Move up a little bit, dummy. There we go. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Yeah. So you need rapid fire here, because this actually... Am I hitting her? Or, look, I'm going to hide off screen. Okay, I guess I'll come over here. Oh, boy. Oh, just die already. Annoying. Look, I'm going to jump on you. That's another thing about fighting games I hate. They're always touching you and on top of you, so you can't get a chance to fight. It's like, are you gonna let me fight, or are you just gonna rape me and end it? It's supposed to be a game. Let's have some fairness to it. That's why I cheat. I'm a big cheater, because look what's happening here. This isn't fair. There's no way you could win this without codes. Come on. Give me a break. Okay, if this is the end, fine. If not, I'm going to end the video here because I'm up to 23.5 minutes. Okay, well, it's going to keep going. These games usually are quite long. But I'm going to stop it here. We're hitting 23.5 minutes, so I just wanted to show you it's Alien vs. Predator for OpenBOR. So far, it's pretty good. The person that made it, thank you. You did a good job. I have to finish it, though, before I can really suggest it. But for up to this point, it's pretty good. You saw it for yourself. So, that's it. Bye, kiddies.